Of course. So I think it is important to start, Beatrice, by saying that the management body is responsible and will continue to remain responsible for the defining, the approving, the overseeing, and the implementation of all arrangements of the ICT risk management framework. What is interesting and what we need to look at, in my opinion, is to have someone within the management body that has sufficient skills and knowledge of the ICT risk and cybersecurity characteristics. This will allow the management body to make better decisions on their day-to-day. It will allow them to implement better controls, for example, better business continuity plans, and to be able to respond better to risks that the company is exposed to, for example, through outsourcing arrangements.
Okay, so Beatrice, from my end, so I conduct the on-site inspections together with my colleagues. So some important criteria that is required also in the current regulations, but maybe more specifically in DORA, is that the management body is ultimately responsible for the company and all its risks. So there has to be in place an internal governance framework. So there we check that there are policies and procedures, that there are reporting lines, that there are approvals by the management body of any new decision that has been taken. It can be in relation to ICT outsourcing, for example, which is more stressed in the DORA. So we need to see that the management understands what they are approving. So if they are approving something in relation to ICT, if they are aware of the cybersecurity risks that are currently on the increase, they will approve a budget on ICT, for example, and cybersecurity, which is enough, to safeguard the business. Now here, for example, we always look at these things while we're doing our inspections, so we need to get proof of that. We need to see that these approvals have been discussed in the committee. So we ask for the minutes of these meetings, for example. Now, I say under DORA, there are more requirements on ICT third-party providers. And this has been included in DORA for the simple reason that more and more companies are moving to the cloud, for example, and moving more to outsourced services. So obviously, the risks on outsourcing are going to increase. Incident management as well, for example. So the directors must always be kept included in these decisions, and they need to be knowledgeable about them in order to take the correct decisions, of course.